Greetings, this is RS. I go by Silverleaf here at CGI Society. I haven't posted much. I'm new to posting. I've been following CGI Society for the last 4 or 5 years, but I'm a student at Kent State. I'm going to be a junior or senior. I don't know. I can't keep track. I've been in quite a while. In the animation program, I came across your thread on the J2 from the Saturn V, and first off, it's a very cool project. I'm a geek for NASA and rocketry in particular. Um, and your question was, how can I model this? Well, there's a couple different techniques we can use. One of them that I thought about was I just modeled this real quickly. Now it's not as long as yours because in this image it looks like this piece comes down and wraps completely around the bell. Not quite sure if it does or not, but that's what it looks like to me. I guess not. Maybe it does just stop right there. But anyway, I took and really quickly modeled this. It's an editable poly. The one key that you'll need to remember with this is under the modifier stack for the edges, you're going to want to have this partitioned into nice small segments. And the reason for this will become abundantly clear here in just a moment. So then the next thing I did was I kind of created a path that was similar, a polyline that was similar, or a spline I should say, to the shape that we're going for here. And then, all I did was I created it as a flat circle and then just started lifting it and pulling it, so you can edit this and get it into the proper shape. And you may never get it close enough to be absolutely perfect, so you might have to do some tweaking after it's done. So anyway, once it's done, we're going to go ahead and select the editable poly. Now, if I go to the compound objects from the drop-down, which is the third one down, Loft itself is X'd out. We can't use it. But there is a different one we can use that will accomplish the same task. And under the modifier panel, if you go to the right-hand side and use the drop-down, we're going to come down here to one that is known as Path Deform. And then in this case, you have your object selected first that you want to deform, and then let's go back one step. So I have the object selected, and then I'm going to go to Path Deform, and now I'm going to go ahead and pick the path, and suddenly our object starts to take on those characteristics. And now you'll see why these edges are so detailed. You'll hit this percentage and start twisting and turning it up so that it follows the path. Now in this instance it's backwards, so I'm going to go ahead and flip it, and that's pretty close. Okay, and then the other one you can do is use a stretch. The stretch will kind of shrink it down, and you can see we're starting to get this little bend here that you were trying to accomplish. It may not, again, it may not be perfect to begin. You're just going to kind of have to work with that and see if you can get it. But maybe this would be a technique that would help you by stretching it and twisting it. Well, twist and rotate aren't really going to help because this is a perfectly circular object. But try that, see if that helps. Once you have it done, then you can always go ahead and path. You can go ahead and right-click and collapse all. It turns it back into an editable poly, and then you could grab, this front end. Let me go ahead and see if I can get this turned around a little bit closer to where we want for. And see if I can grab this upper section here. It'll be a little tight, but you might be want to rotate this a little bit. Whoops, we got a little bit too much on there. But maybe this will help you. You have to be really careful about that, but just slowly try that. See if that works. If it doesn't, we can certainly try something else. But I wish you the best of luck on this program, and please post updates. I love seeing creative work like this. Take care. Ciao.